So I'm kind of on the same plane with you here. I mean, anybody who thinks...
we didn't plan this beforehand. But,
no, we didn't.
Well, I can't imagine who among us, who are you referring to?
There are people out there. There
Well,
are people out there.
Who are those idiots?
Some of the 40,000 who showed up last night.
Well, they're idiots then.
Okay.
You are idiots if you had a sliver of hope before last night.
They're people, you know what they are? They're people who, much like the owner, are delusional. They're trying to talk themselves into something that's just not going to happen. And they want it so badly. They're baseball fans. They're in love with our ball club. It's our team. Yeah. How could you be? You hear this all the time. How could you be critical? They're our team. Well, it's easy to be critical with these guys.
They're idiots. They are idiots. I'm watching a show about. I'm watching a series on PBS about the Nazis in World War II. They were idiots. The people who followed.
Oh yeah.
The leader. They were idiots. People are idiots in the history of the world.
People who follow blindly.
Yeah. I mean, if you just believe in what...
Although in Nazi Germany, if you went against the regime, you might not have lasted. Here, it's a little different.
Yeah,
if you go against the Rockies,
but
you're not going to get killed. You might be disappointed, but you're not going to get killed.
People follow, you're saying, follow blindly anything. And people who show up there last night, and I know all the reasons we've said it.
Yeah.
But if you don't make some kind of statement, I'm not saying anything. If you don't make some kind of statement, then why does anybody ever change anything? If there hadn't been statements made, we'd still be in Vietnam. And again, it's the sports, and I don't care. But I'm just saying, if people hadn't stood up for what was right, we'd still be in Vietnam.
Well, you and I have a clean conscience on this one. We've been screaming about this for years, and
it just saddens me.
Nobody at 20th and Blake ever wants to listen.
You know, I was here. You were here. We worked hard to get a team here. And from our standpoint, and I did work. I went to owners' meetings when nobody's going to owners' meetings. Yeah. I was shouting it from the rooftops in a column that I couldn't believe Denver didn't have a team. And I was out trying to do something about it. Got with McDonald's. We did a season ticket campaign. We presented it to Bowie Kuhn. 75,000 people said they would buy season tickets. And Bowie Kuhn kind of dismissed it and said, well, that's people just signing up. Well, guess what? 75,000 people did go to the games. They drew more than 4 million. Well, who has petered that away? It has been petered away by this bunch out here. And what bothers me, it is not that crowd you liked from Youngstown, Ohio. These are guys that were born and raised here. And they don't have the decency to realize how they've screwed up something special.
It's not having the decency. It's not having the brains.
No, it's not the decency. You got to have the decency at some point to walk away and admit you were responsible. The only chance, and we got Troy Rink coming on the phone at some point, we think, to talk about the Broncos, but he said it. You got to blow up the entire organization. Get rid of the scouts. Get rid of the president, who is the owner. Get rid of the general manager. Get rid of the people who are in the draft room. 186 pitchers. 8. And we named them off, and Tyler Mastick. Yeah. He's not even pitching. He can't even figure out how to get to the ballpark.
As I said, it's sad.
Rex Brothers.
It's sad.
You saw Rex. Rex Brothers can't pitch anymore.
See, your voice is cracking. That's how sad this is.
It is so
You're
sad.
a 69-year-old man. You're well past puberty, yet your voice is cracking.
I'm just so sad. I'm losing my voice.
Would somebody get him a hanky, please? And let me tell you that More with Less is brought to you by Cooney Lexus of Greenwood Village, Colorado's #1 volume Lexus dealer. They are located at I-25 in Bellevue. They have a brand new, beautiful facility. They'll feed you and give you drinks while you're there. And you can view their current specials on the lot. You can see a large selection of new vehicles, certified pre-owned vehicles. And if you can't make it to the lot today, go to the website, check it out before you head over. Cooney Lexus of GreenwoodVillage.com.